Aaron Rodgers and the offense that couldn't get into a rhythm are saved by the Steelers' defense. Foxborough, Mike Tomlin's experiment with Aaron Rodgers should end up roughly where everyone expected it would, based on the first 3 weeks of the season. This is similar to how the Pittsburgh Steelers' season often concludes in the post-prime Ben Roethlisberger era. Pittsburgh's final record will be just over .500. With a mediocre offense and above-average defense, the Steelers will sneak into the postseason. And then, like they have in 4 of the previous 5 seasons, immediately lose in the wild card round. Because even as the defense finally starts playing like a Tomlin-led unit, the offense, despite the arrival of a 41-year-old all-time great, still lacks the basics, such as cohesion, rhythm, and execution. Yes, the Steelers defeated the New England Patriots 21-14 on Sunday to move to 2-1 in the still young 2025 season. There aren't many better alternatives. But Rodgers was brought here to give the Steelers the firepower to make these types of games blowouts and to challenge the elites of the AFC, Baltimore, Buffalo, and Kansas City. January football may seem like the distant future, but nothing about September would give a Steelers supporter optimism that slaying those Kings could be a possibility. After the game, Rodgers remarked, "I think it was one of those weird, disjointed games," pointing out that the Steelers had scored on their opening 2 drives prior to a 3-and-out midway through the second quarter. After that drive, Rodgers walked toward the sidelines and made an angry gesture. Additionally, he hit Patriots linebacker Robert Spillane in the hands for an interception on the 3rd play of the second half after failing to spot Spillane in underneath coverage. "We just couldn't get into a rhythm at all," Rodgers said. "We came out the second half and I made a terrible throw. Our defense just kind of stood on their head all day. I thought the first 2 drives were good rhythm-wise, and we couldn't find that rhythm in the second half." The Steelers were fortunate that their defense caused 5 turnovers, including 4 fumbles and a critical interception by Brandon Eccles in the end zone with 7 seconds left before halftime. At the beginning of the 3rd quarter, Ramondre Stevenson made his second mistake of the day on the goal line. "Our ball search culture is something we use a lot. But after the game, Tomlin stated, 'It's just words, it's an agenda. It's real because of the players' efforts, not just on Sunday, but all week long. The way we worked this week gave us the impression that we were on our way to a good game in that area.'" The Patriots quarterback Drake May, starting for the 15th time in his career, outperformed the 4-time MVP for the majority of the game. But the takeaway margin may have obscured that fact. With 66 running yards before Rodgers' final 2 kneel-downs to end the game, the Steelers prevailed. Despite putting May to the ground 5 times, the defense came in with 3 sacks in the first 2 games. When he needs to, Rodgers undoubtedly steps it up. With 2:16 left, Calvin Austin 3's back shoulder toss for the game-winning touchdown appeared to have been made in 2015, not 2025. He was equally excellent when he passed the ball to DK Metcalf. In the first half, tight end Jonnu Smith received a laser pass up the seam. The Patriots registered 0 sacks, and too many of the Steelers' plays are fast passes that can't keep Rodgers clean. During the first several weeks of the season, Rodgers claimed he made an effort to accept responsibility for sacks that were probably my fault. He was enough mobile to take on the Patriots. I think offensive coordinator Arthur Smith did a good job of keeping them off balance with some different protection schemes and some moving the pocket stuff, but there are some things to clean up. I have a lot of faith in those guys. Those men played well, in my opinion. After last week, they were a little agitated. This week, they played with more attitude. Running back Jaylen Warren of the Steelers, who had a team-high 6 targets, 5 catches, has become an ally of Rodgers and Smith's quick game strategy. Regarding Rodgers, Warren told USA Today Sports, "I just do what he tells me. That guy is really nice to listen to." In Week 1, the Steelers defeated the New York Jets in a revenge game, and Rodgers and the team put up gaudy numbers against a listless defense. However, in Week 2, the Seahawks and Mike McDonald, who is 3 years younger than Rodgers, silenced the unit. With cornerback Christian Gonzalez, the Patriots' top secondary player, out, Pittsburgh amassed 203 yards of total offense on Sunday, 67 of which came on the game-winning drive. The only thing the Steelers, Tomlin, and Rodgers can do is stack wins against the opponents on the schedule. However, it matters how they do it. Notwithstanding the limited sample size, it is worthwhile to consider if the Steelers will advance to the top of the AFC with the signing of Rodgers this offseason. Our goals and our expectations are to play until February, Austin stated. We are aware that if we wish to improve as an offense, we must perform better. Week 3 is here. We won. We have the proper people and things. Everyone is focused, involved, and delighted for one another. February? The first step is to get through January, which the Steelers are all too familiar with.